Hey guys, it's Q with QLovesHair, and today's video is all about the color. So in this video, I'm going to be performing a color retouch and color refresh. The refresh is going to be for her ends. Her color's faded since her last appointment. It's been about 3 months. So we are taking care of the ends and the roots to make sure it's one nicely blended color service. So the first thing I'm doing, as you can see, is I'm applying one formula to her ends and really saturating the color, making sure it penetrates the hair. If you are coloring natural hair, this is a must, or you will waste your time or have blotches in the hair. So the moral of the story is to saturate, and then saturate some more. So as you can see, I'm also taking nice small sections. Again, natural hair, when you're coloring natural hair, please do not take large sections. You will regret it in the end. It may even look like it's saturated and well applied, but then when you go to dry it, you'll start to see holes in your work. I tend to keep mine about 1/8 of an inch or so, no bigger than that. Okay, so I am choosing to do her ends first. Normally with my retouch refreshes, I normally do the roots first and then the ends. But in this case, because she has so much hair and the length of it, I am doing her ends first. I'm not worried about the color that I'm depositing. I know what level it's at. I know where it's going to go. However, I am lifting her roots, and because of that, I know that her hairline, in a lot of cases in this texture of hair, the hairline is really sensitive, and the hairline has a tendency to over process. So I want to make sure that her hairline does not over process and that we don't end up with bright pink roots. That is not a good look. So for this particular retouch and refresh, yes, I am doing her ends first. So I'm doing a different formulation for her roots because, as I said earlier, I do need to lift the roots from her natural color to blend with the remainder of her hair. I also like to smudge it a little bit on the line of demarcation to help blend the line, so it's a nice transition from darker to lighter hair. So I ran out of color and had to go mix up a fresh batch. I hate it when that happens, but it's not a bad thing. I mean, you want to make sure that the hair has complete coverage, and even though I was right there at the end of it, I knew I couldn't make it stretch. So I went ahead and mixed up some nice fresh color. At this point, my only goal is to make sure that every single strand has hair color, including her hairline, because trust me, it will show up after the service if it has not been covered. So we're just going to let her process now for the recommended time. So one of the steps that I think stylists tend to rush through is the shampoo service. Listen, if you don't shampoo the hair properly, every time your client shampoos her hair, the color's gonna bleed, especially with reds. It'll get on her pillow, it'll get on her clothes, and she will not be happy. So really get in there, get all that color out, keep going until your suds are white. Your client will thank you for it. And it really also helps to seal the color nicely. So give it a good shampoo, give it a really good conditioning service. Don't skimp on this, okay? It's probably one of the most important parts of the color service itself. Okay, so she's just about done. Do you see that beautiful, beautiful color? I think we're going to do a close-up. Let's get to the roots. Let's see if it's really blended from the roots to the ends. Let's check it out. Now we're going to drop a little bit of serum in her hair, make that hair really easy to detangle, lock in that moisture, and prepare for the blow dry service. Always make sure to detangle from your ends to the roots and then section off the hair for control. I prefer Bantu knots. I really like them. They remove excess water while allowing the hair to remain damp. This client is receiving a blowout and silk press, and you know with natural hair, if you let it dry, you're gonna cry. So we definitely don't want that. So Bantu knots are my go-to. And now as I'm moving into my drying process, I like to use the tension method at first to really get the hair nice and stretched. And then I break the hair down in smaller sections and really give it a nice, solid, sealed, silky blow dry. So I'll admit I am really crazy about the blow dry process. Let your blow dryer do the work for you. Look how silky and smooth I'm getting her hair just from blow drying. So take the time and do it, and you will not regret it. The smoother you get her hair with the blow dryer, the less heat you have to use from the flat iron. So it really is beneficial. And look how silky and smooth her hair is just from the blow dryer. So this is the fun part for me, the styling. She wants curls. She likes the versatility that they offer her. She gets body, bounce, movement from these curls. So I just like to go through using decent sized sections, making sure I place the curls in the direction that I want them to go until I get the style that I want. So just sit back and watch the magic happen. Okay, so sometimes I impress myself. I love how this turned out. The color is beautiful, vibrant, shiny. Her hair looks so healthy. And don't even get me started on that silk press. Look at how light and airy and bouncy her hair is. Wow, job well done. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is not up to me. It is always what the client thinks. So I think we should ask her. You like your hair, girl? Okay, she likes it. And that is all that matters to me. I'm Q with QLovesHair, reminding you to take care of what you love. Until next time. Bye.